All right, let's talk deload. Fundamentally, it's all about having an easy week. You can think of it that way. But it doesn't mean you're doing nothing. Still want you in the weight room, but your cutting volume is one of the main keys. Volume meaning sets and reps by 40 to 60%. A way you can think of that is if you've been doing 2 sets of everything, you're going to go to 1 set of everything. For my more advanced lifters who are going to cut 40% instead of 60% or 50%, you can keep the accessory lifts, meaning the lifts towards the end of the workout. But if you are a newer lifter and you're feeling really beat up and you want to cut 60%, then you also want to consider not just going from 2 sets of everything to 1 set of everything, but also don't do the accessory lifts. Just do 1 set of every movement: squat, hinge, vertical push, pull, horizontal push, pull. That's kind of the idea. And by the Friday of the deload week, you should start to feel significantly better, recovered, repaired, and excited to get back to work that coming Monday. Now, consider this seriously. If you go into the next phase with still some fatigue, especially if it's significant fatigue, if you overdo it, if you train too hard on the deload and you go into phase 2, you're not going to get optimal gains from phase 2. And you'll flirt around with overtraining. Don't be surprised if you tweak something. Or if you're wise, and you do that, maybe on accident, you should deload sooner than everyone else. But the idea is you go 4 to 6 weeks, or sometimes certain phases 3 to 6 weeks, 2 to 6 weeks, depending on what we're focusing on, what sport you're in, so on, to a 1 to 2 week deload. And then you're back on the grind. So it's up, down, up, down, up, down. But if on the down, you're still up and you just think you can just go up, 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 up on top of your sport training, you're probably going to tweak something, hurt something. You're probably going to start getting sick. Your sleep quality is going to be really poor. And those are good signs that you're overtraining. So take this deload serious. This is the week to really full send on every and any recovery method you can think of and or have the access to, whether that's cryotherapy, ice baths, deep tissue massage. If you can afford that, that'd be sweet. Lots of static stretching, extra foam rolling, you name it. Email me if you need ideas or have any questions. Yeah, so that's the deload. What else in my notes? Yeah, 1 to 2 sets per movement. You can consider cutting accessory lifts, which is the stuff towards the tail end of the workout. Cutting volume, mainly sets. You can even cut reps if you need to by 40 to 60%. And for my advanced lifters, you can keep intensity high. But if you're feeling really run down, you can pull that back as well. Intensity meaning weight. Okay. The idea is really just blood flow, still perfect technique, form is everything. And you're really just trying to make sure that everything you just did for the past 4 to 6 weeks, your body is able to catch up, if you will, and fully recover from it. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, email me. Let me know if you have any questions. This should be, generally think of it as an easy week. These workouts, including your warm-up, shouldn't take more than 30, maybe 40 minutes. Okay? Yep, that's it.